ready? What up? Let's get to it. So bottom line is, man, Kirk Cousins, he's not one of the guys, baby. Yeah. He's not one of the guys, dog. I mean, you got to think about it. You look around the league, you know what, the best teams, even the average teams, below average, whatever, just the relationships the quarterbacks have with their receivers, right? How it translates to the field, how you see that bond, that brotherhood. They do things outside of football, off the field. They just got it's like a real family vibe, right? Real brothers, right? That's why it translates the way it does. You know, you look at Kelsey, Mahomes. They talk about their relationship, how they're close on and off the field, which shows, right? Because you can tell with their relationship, how it just comes so easy on the field. How they have to say, don't even got to say nothing to each other. And the other player knows what to do in that situation heavy. That's not something built overnight, something that just happens, man, right? That's something that is formed, built, created, you know, real effort, time put in. Kirk Cousins, you never see him building bond with players. You never hear players talk about chilling with Kirk, hanging with Kirk. Kirk, you know, having a beer, having a drink, hanging with the guys, being one of the guys. Yeah, that's just not Kirk, man. And you see it clear now, even more clearer, correct? Kirk's never been that way. Since he came in the building, what relationships has Kirk tried to build? You know, with any player, heavy. Especially the receivers. And if you look, you can tell there's some, of course they can't say it, but there's some form of friction there, man, even with Jettas, Addison. It seemed like the receivers are getting fed up with Kirk Cousins, his play, or his lack of play at times. Him always putting his head down in tight spots, tight situations, you understand? Getting rattled, not being able to maneuver, get out the pocket, sometimes missing big throws. And majority the biggest thing is not having that bond with his receivers. You can't tell me Kirk and Jetta should be closer. Do they seem like a brotherhood to you? Do it seem like they talk about things outside of football? Does Kirk go hang out with Jettas, go to his spot? Or the Jettas go over there with Kirk, hang out, kick it, you know, shoot the shit? What a lot of great quarterbacks have done or do with their receivers or player teammates in general, right? Look at Tom Brady, how he was one of the guys, hung out with the team. It was never no favoritism, right? He never put himself on a pedestal, right? Period, bottom line. He was one of the boys, one of the homeboys, dog. Another team, the Patriots, was translated to the field. That closeness, that bond, that brotherhood. That's why they played that way. They played hard for him. They put it on the line for their quarterback. He meant a lot to him. Their relationship meant a lot to him. You know, you're talking about bigger than football, you know, true friendships, dog. How long does it last? That goes a long way. Period, bottom line. That's why Tom Brady was able to motivate his teammates, be a true leader, become one of the best quarterbacks to ever do it. Matter of fact, probably the best. Because he cared, you know. It wasn't just about him. It was about the team. It was about winning. And when it came down to his play, his performance, oh man, he stepped up. He put it on the line for the team. He reciprocated that as well. That same energy for his boys, his dogs, his brothers, his teammates, right? He put the extra hours in, extra work in. I'm sure he didn't take Tuesdays off. And if he did, I'm sure he was still doing some type of film work, getting some type of work in. That's why he was great, elite. He sacrificed things, sacrificed family, his marriage, right? But you see what that turned into, what he turned into, a beast, a dog, the best ever, the GOAT, right? Super Bowl after Super Bowl, that took what? Sacrifice. Hard work, some hard decisions, maybe less family time. Huh? You understand? See, Tom Brady was worth every penny, right? Just like Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen. Understand? Even you can say a Jared Goff. You can see how these guys play and ball with their teammates, the chemistry they have on the field. You can see the difference in Kirk. Understand? Sometimes it's total miscommunication. Total miscommunication. I feel like, yeah, there's something there, man. Some type of friction. Of course, they can't come out and say it, but I think receivers are fed up, dog, with Kirk in general, heavy. And it's finally coming to the light who Kirk really is. No disrespect to Kirk, man. Wish him the best, but at the end of the day, Kirk has proven once again since he's been a Viking, he's about himself, about that contract. And when does Kirk really show up? Put his best foot forward, not on the field, but off the field. March come around, woo, Kirk right there. Yeah, Kirk ready to negotiate, to talk, to bring his A game, baby. Well, he need to bring his A game on the field. How about that? You even listen to guys like, previous players, Hall of Fame players like Shannon Sharp. He talked about John Elway. John Elway come to the room, drink beers with the guys, play cards, play dominoes. Little simple things like that, man. They go a long way, dog, in building a true bond. What do Kirk do? Kirk go to the baseball game, right? Kirk take off Tuesdays. That's what shows me right there. Kirk don't want to be elite. He don't want to make the sacrifices to be elite, to be the best. You think Jetters don't realize that? Of course, there's only so much they can say. Got to keep quiet about some things. But at the end of the day, they know, they see. Come on, bro. You talking about greatness, being a legend, Super Bowl wins? Is that even in Kirk's DNA? Kirk ain't trying to put the extra work in, the extra hours, study, the film work. Kirk worried about taking off on Tuesdays, baby. He worried about chilling, going to the baseball game. When his team 1-4, 1-5, huh? So don't talk to me about Kirk and his leadership, baby. What the team means to him, what the guys mean to him. Kirk is about Kirk. Heavy, the jig is up. I've been seen it, though. But yeah, Kirk is about Kirk at this point, man. And he's showing it, he's proving it. Show and tell, Kirk has done that. He's about his money, his guapino, then he's happy. You can tell by the guy's actions. Kirk is always ready for March. March Madness, baby. And I ain't talking basketball, huh? You can guarantee one thing. When it's time to talk about contracts and negotiate, Kirk gonna be right there. But on that field, when it's time to make a big play, put the team on his back, huh? Even when it's tough, even when he's getting hit in the mouth, maybe help the O-line out, maneuver a little bit in the pocket, buy himself some time. Majority of the time, Kirk is nowhere to be found, baby, like it or not. Now, I understand the Kirk stands, Kirk fans, nut riders. Oh, look at his stats, look at his stats. Oh, it's not Kirk's fault. Oh. Yeah, it may not be all on Kirk, but at the end of the day, he's never the reason for the solution, for the win, huh? Especially not no big game. You saw that versus the Chiefs once again, baby. Kirk is who he is, on and off the field. Yes, seems like a good human, a good guy. But how long is he allowed to hide behind that image, right? Hide behind that so-called demeanor until you really realize, hey, man, Kirk ain't really tried to go the extra mile to build a bond, build a relationship. Kirk don't spend no extra time with the guys, huh? How many players on the team can say they really know Kirk? Can players in the receiver room say, hey, well, I'm close to Kirk. Me and Kirk talk a lot. We talk about more than football. We hang out, we chill. We grill, have a brew or two. You don't ever see that happening, man. That's the difference, man. That's the difference. Kirk is more like a Russell Wilson type cat, huh? Yeah. Tries to put himself on a pedestal, right? Even sometimes kind of feeling entitled. Maybe exclude himself from the rest of the team, rest of the pack. You see, Russell Wilson, even in Seattle, he walked around patting, crying a lot. It was a lot of favoritism, politics in Seattle. That's why things went left, right? Heavy. Then he went to the Broncos, had his own office, separated himself from the team, right? Then you saw what happened in that situation. You see what's happening now, baby. So Sean Payton had to come in, change stuff, rearrange things, put his foot down, take away Russ's office. Heavy, man. It is what it is. Kirk is just him, man. You finally see it clear now. And no disrespect, but I'm glad that it's Kirk's last season, huh? As a Viking. Now, yes, I wish him the best. Or if they can turn the season around, I would love it, man. I'd be the first one to give him props. I don't see it happening, especially not without Jettas. Once again, Jettas makes Kirk better, not the other way around. Jettas improves Kirk's game, baby. See, normally it's a quarterback that makes his receivers better. Not in this situation. Period. Bottom line. So that's a big issue with Kirk Cousins, man. He's the captain, Captain Kirk. But does he really operate and move like a captain at the end of the day, right? Yeah, does he move and operate like a captain, like a leader? How can his guys, the players around him, believe in him, play hard for him, put it all on the line? When he's built no bond, no relationships off the field. At least just from the outside looking in. You know different, let me know, man. Heavy. But it seems like it's clear to see it's very imminent, man. That, yeah, Kirk just isn't that guy. Kirk is about Kirk. That's cool, but he need to be real about it. Be real about who he is. Don't try to make it about the team growing, being one. Being on the same page, same accord. How he cares for his guys, cares for his players. Make it about you, Kirk. Stand on it. You understand? You even got to wonder, when they lose, how does it really affect Kirk? He know he going to get paid. He know at the end of the year, end of the season, he got his 40 mil. He know them checks rolling in, coming in, no way around it. Of course, then if Kirk wants to be a winner in the first place, baby. Or is he just about the guapino? Because, oh yeah, he could have took a pay cut years ago. And Vikings could have had more weapons around him, a better line, better front. Even though the old line, you can't really use that as an excuse anymore, because stats, numbers, rankings say they're top 10 in every category, baby. Another situation where the quarterback doesn't help the O-line, which we see week in, week out, any other team, any other quarterback, whichever level, whatever bracket they're in. It comes a point in time you got to help your O-line out because it won't be perfect. Has Kirk done that? Let's be real. Period. Bottom line. Some of the sacks are on Kirk, holding the ball too long, not buying extra time, baby. Let's talk facts. So it is what it is, man. For Kirk, he just says who he is, dog. Just not that bond building type. But that's the Vikings guy. That's the Vikings way, baby. But I wouldn't be surprised at all if players, especially in that receiver room, was fed up, man. Yeah. You take a real close look, peep the energy, man. See how things are going. You can tell some things. Yeah. Try to have a real discernment for people, things, etc. Energy. You know what it is, man. You get my drift. You dig me? But that's my take, my opinion on it. Let me know how you feel. You agree or disagree? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling. Takes less than 1 second, baby. Why not? Shout out all my big dogs, my subscribers, my supporters. You are much appreciated for life. Never forget it. SKOL Vikes forever.